Let's go to Independent Senator Jacqui Lambie for a regular Monday discussion. Jacqui, good to see you. So with your eyes on Newspoll this morning, it's bad news for Peter Dutton. It continues to be that way, and it's not just one Newspoll. There are evidence of this at state elections, obviously the recent federal elections. What's going wrong for them in your view?
Oh, Pete, I mean, do we have all day? We'll have to bring everybody on. There's a lot of opinions out there, isn't there? I'm really worried about, look, I like Pete a lot, Peter Dutton. I've got on with him for many, many years. Look, it's a shame that he is sitting on, preferred Prime Minister at 26% compared to Prime Minister Albanese at 58%. That's a massive difference there. To be honest with you, I just don't know if they've got any other talent ready to go that is under Peter Dutton. And I just don't think that removing Peter Dutton is going to fix the problem. It becomes to a whole team effect. It is not Peter Dutton that should be taking the full responsibility of this. It's his whole team, and they need to look forward to the future. And sitting that far right, mate, I just don't think it's helpful. They need to come back to the centre a bit.
But looking at those figures, One Nation has bumped up. I mean, we're talking about far right. There's obviously, looking at that, there's still an appetite for that.
Yeah, I think, though, when you have ones like One Nation, whether the United Australia Party, they actually split the vote away from the Libs, and I'm not sure that's beneficial either. Instead of going after old ground, start looking for some new fresh blood out there that's sitting maybe on that right side of Labor, and picking those up. There are different areas you can pick up from, mate.
Is that so? What would you suggest? I mean, are you suggesting they become more moderate? Embrace more climate-conscious policies? What's if you were a member of the Liberal Party, what would you suggest they do?
I think that, they just give a little bit more left, especially on social policy. People are doing it really tough out there. Obviously, make sure their stance stays strong against China, the military side of it, because they are quite good at that when they're up and going. But I just think they need to come up to the 21st century. People are doing it really, really tough out there. Instead of saying no, 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 maybe we need to start helping the people at the other end a little bit more than the people that have actually already got money.
They say, I've heard this said before, that a government is made good by a strong opposition. Do you believe in that? And if so, what does the current scenario suggest about the new government?
I think between the Jacqui Lambie network, mate, and the David Pocock out there is one opposition. It's the three of us.
You're doing more in opposition than the opposition is.
Yeah, mate, we just don't agree in saying no, 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 and where is the middle ground for everybody that is the best way through for Australia, not through being an independent or a political network or party, what is best for the country. And I think we need to go back to grassroots there. That'd be a good start.
Right. I mean, are we moving more and more away from, the two-party system?
One can only hope that we are moving further away from the two-party system. I think, whether you agree or disagree with the Teals, I think most of them have done a pretty good job, considering they're not even 12 months in yet. We have the.
But they haven't even really been needed. To be fair, the Teals haven't really been needed, have they?
No, but I think people are getting a touch that, you can still have an independent. They'll go up there and work hard for you and put different things on the table. And I think that is a good way to come up with a great bill if we've got everybody's different points of view and we can come to some sort of agreement about that. You can't go wrong making better legislation, mate, for the country.
We've got wall-to-wall Labor on the mainland now. Now, is it just a matter of time before folks get sick of that?
Let's see whether or not they can stay in that centre a little bit or whether they're going to go centre-left, where's exactly what's happened to the Liberals. We're too far right. So you start going too far left, then you're going to have a problem. And the Greens seem to have a very big pull on them right across the states, whether it's to make numbers even in South Australia. So I think that it's only a matter of time to see where they're going to sit and whether or not the ego is going to actually go to their head, Pete. I don't think there's a better way of saying that than that this morning.
Okay, Jacqui Lambie, good to see you as always.